Counting down toward the kickoff here at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the Detroit Lions and the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Oh! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll go play action with Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Avery Williams on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Lions offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
complete. It is St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing, Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0.
Eagles nothing.
Yeah, really would. I should probably sign it. I be on my little mouse drill.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Goff just going to tack this one forward.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains, but even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
To return is Williams. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd down, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Lions offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Detroit.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Hurts. Gonna fire this one out to Smith. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Working his way out left. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
24 yards. That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Eagles will set up for the
And in motion is Brown. Hurts to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
Brings up second down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be third down. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Patrick. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
Brings up fourth down.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Hurts to the outside. He's got Smith. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches at the 38-yard line.
Second down throw for Hurts. This one brought in by Brown. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
To throw is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's first and 10. Hurts again. A throw on the move is caught. Now second and 4.
Saquon Barkley. A 5-yard gain.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. Here's a big one. This third down. Hurts. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Well, it didn't appear that he got it by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on third down.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
For another Eagles.
Hurts looking to throw on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On third down, here's Hurts. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.